we can be deeper diving. Who comes and stops us in our tracks? Bravely we prove in our striving, trudging together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Hello. Happy early afternoon, like very early afternoon. I almost made it to morning. I have a birthday party to be at, so I'm up a little earlier. Yes, Mia. Got Key Cat. Bastion's following me around today. He seems to think that something is very wrong with life. Alright. Yeah. Need some love. Come here. Here you go, bud. Sometimes they just need to know that they're loved, right? There you go, bud. Yeah. Alright. Done sharing. The counter is back, but we're not going to count on it. Oh, everybody's probably in their noon meetings, so fine if your noon meeting is more important. That's why we have the rewatch. See, nobody misses out. Everybody gets a chance. Everybody gets a chance. Yeah. So, today we're going to talk about being a good listener. Right? I think we alcoholics is something that we need to work on. When you're somebody that's reactive, like I am, being a good listener is a skill that we need to obtain. It's one of those character building things that we need in our lives. And it's something you're going to have to do intentionally. I don't like this shirt. The tag is making my back itch and it making me feel like I'm compressed. Right now. Oops. Turn on lights that I need to turn on. Alright, sorry about that. Just pulling a little Mr. Rogers here. There we go. Alright, that's better. Okay. Oh man, I don't like tags. Ugh, I hate tags. That's why a lot of my shirts have a little hole in the back where the tag was. Rip that motherfucker out. Welcome to Daily Trudge. My name is Dion. And at the moment, I'm wearing socks with sandals. So, yeah, feeling my age. If you're here, please say hello while you're watching the live, the rewatch. It's cool stuff. It's cool stuff. All right. Being a good listener. The first key to being a good listener is look at the person. Okay. Quite often I'm on Zoom. I'll be talking and I watch people. Like I use my phone, so all I see is the person that's sharing, right? The last person that talked, that's who I see. Right? And I'll move it because that person, a lot of times that person looks down and they don't even react until I say, and that's what I have. Thank you. I love you all. And I'll see a reaction. And I know that this person wasn't paying attention. Now I get it. You know, you're not required to pay attention. You're not. But the thing is you can't ask God for help and then have a closed mind. You'll never get your answers, or you'll get the wrong answers. You'll get the answers that you want, and then you'll reinforce your pride by saying, "I was right." I just went through a thing with my intuition where I was correct. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to be correct all the time. Now, it's not what that means. It just means in that instance, I should listen to my intuition. So if I'm ever in that instance again, I can listen to my intuition. And that's how I know that. And so we got a reading today. It is the privilege of wisdom to listen. Yeah. I didn't have any friends growing up. I usually say I didn't have many friends. I have any. Okay. Not that I would actually call friends. There were people around that would hang out with me when they were bored. We'll go, that's about as far as it went. Okay. Just being honest. I know shit hurts, but I'm over it. I'm past that shit. Okay. So I listened because I knew one day all this information would be useful to me. I just knew it. And I watched what people would do. And that's how I got such a very refined empathy. I kept my mouth shut and I watched for a long time. And people tell me, you don't have any patience. You know, I have so much more patience than I let you think I know. I have a lot more patience than I let on. A lot. Go ask my wife. You try running this. You try running this group. Everybody wants to support me, but nobody shows up. It hurts. It does every now and again. All right. I know. I already knew that. If I try as hard as I can to cultivate the art of listening uncritically and without making premature judgments, chances are great that I'll progress more rapidly in my recovery. Okay? You're going to hear things in AA. Something is going to come out of somebody's mouth that you don't like, that you need one day. Welcome to life. There's one person out there. They led me to a great meeting. I want to put this person in jail. Okay. Okay. Somebody, a good friend of mine taught me early on about the arenas, where to run your mouth in the right arena. Yeah. Like, I need to talk to my sister about something. I'm going to see her today, but today is not the day. Do I need to get it off my chest? Do I need to get it taken care of? Yes, it's festering. But today is not the day. Today is her daughter's birthday. It's not festering for her that I know of. So if she brings it up, I'll talk about it. But I'm not going to bring it up today. I'll just go and enjoy and add to what's going on. It is not for me to disrupt. Okay. My family likes to do that during birthdays. They like to cause a little chaos with their own personal bullshit. That's not listening. Okay. That would be selfish. That would be very, very selfish of me. So. of the premature judgments. When I'm talking to somebody, they go, uh, 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 I'm kind of done with the conversation because I don't even want to talk at that point because I know you're not listening. When people do that with me, I actually stop and go, okay, you clearly have something to say and you're not listening to what I have to say. So go ahead and get it off your damn chest. Go for it. Go ahead and do it. See, I become kind of a dick because you're not listening. So I'll let them get whatever off their chest and be like, oh, okay, great. And I'm done with the conversation now. I don't want to waste any more of my time. Unless you're somebody that I really love. Then I'm actually going to stop you and I'm going to say, you're not listening to me right now. You need to stop whatever you think you're trying to say. Shut the fuck up and listen. And then I will listen to you. Okay. You're going too fast. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Slow down. Okay. When we're listening, it's going to be hard, but you got to put all your own stuff aside. Okay. A good example was I gave all of my children the chance to sit down and just go off. I needed it. It was part of the amends process. I had to take it. Okay. Only one child took me up on it. Okay. And it was hard. But you know what? Out of all my children, I have the best relationship with her. Let me rephrase that. I have the healthiest relationship with her. I'm the closest with her. She lives the furthest away, and I talk with her I talk with her more than all of my children. See? Because I gave that chance. I gave my children that chance to where I said, I'm going to shut the fuck up. Okay? I didn't even provide any excuses. I just said, you're right. You're right. And I'm sorry. You're right. That did happen. You're correct. Now you know what? She can heal now. I really wish my parents would have done that with me. It sounds hard. It is hard, but then again, it's also as hard as I decided to make it. Okay. Did it hurt? Yes, it hurt because it was fact, man. I hurt my daughter. I don't want to hurt you. It fucking kills me, you bet. But you know what that does? It makes me not do it again to anybody else. And that's the real amend in this case. See, my daughter understands I won't do this. I won't do what I did to her to anyone else. That's justice. See, now she feels like she has justice. She was heard. There's power in that. There's a lot of power in that. Yeah. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, for giving me the right direction, the right words, so that I could get my children back. It was my number one goal. It was a goal. I didn't know if I was ever going to make it, but I wasn't going to stop trying. See, my parents stopped trying, and that hurt the worst. They just said, it was tough love. I love you, but I love you over there. I'm not going to make any attempts to do anything beyond that. Okay? Man, that must have killed them. That must have tore my parents up, man. To sit back, watch, and not do anything. That must have been pretty fucking hard. I still don't agree with it, but they were taking the advice of, of what the world was saying. Okay, tough love was a fucking fad. Don't make recovery a fad, please. It belongs to certain people, and it's not a fad. Okay. If I try as hard as I can to listen to the feelings and thoughts expressed rather than to the speaker, I may be blessed with an unexpectedly helpful idea. The essential quality of good listening is humility. Okay? Humility in this case, the person speaking. Now, you may not like this person. Okay. There's some people, there's contention, but I'm not better than them. I certainly am not that. I've got my sticking points too. You bet. I've got my own character defects. The way I see it is, but for the grace of God go I. And it doesn't matter the situation. If they're an alcoholic, I am also capable of doing so. It's true. I'm also capable of it then. Which reflects, so let me repeat that line. The essential quality of good listening is humility, which reflects the fact that God's voice speaks to us even though the least and most inarticulate of his children. Does a holier than thou attitude sometimes close my mind to the shared suggestion of others? Oh. Okay. Mike Tyson. He's hard to understand. He sound like the way he talks, and I'm just, it seems like he's slow and things, but he's not. That man's so fucking smart. Oh my God. He is one of the healthiest, he is one of the most emotionally healthy people out there. His advice, bar none, is awesome advice. Okay. He went from this raging person to finding serenity in his life. Okay. So, what are we saying here? Don't judge a book by its cover. I've met some people in the program and they're slow readers, and they don't talk very often. But when they do, oh man, you best listen, right? Yeah. There was this one guy. He's, I don't want to blow his anonymity, okay? But he was this big hulking guy. And somebody had dropped a medicine ball on his head, okay? Not the kind that you throw back and forth, the kind you put on the end of a crane, okay? Big hulking man, okay? And when he talked, he came across very gruff. Not a great reader. He couldn't. He had these thick glasses, thick glasses. Not the best reader. But when it came to the program, this man knew what he was talking about. He helped so many alcoholics because once you understood that he sounded that way because of his mental illness and you would listen to his words, he's a beautiful man. He would say the most beautiful things. He would see and talk about the most cool things in the world, man. And he'd always end it with, how do you like me now? How do you like me now? Because he knows that he was being prejudged. He knew that. He was willing to accept that and put his foot forward and raise his hand and have the courage of God to raise his hand so that you could see that even the worst of us have the best of fucking everything. It's beautiful, man. So don't deny yourself. Don't deny yourself the answer from your higher power because you don't like someone. That is unfair to you, and you're my friend. So that's not cool. Don't treat my friend like that, right? Would you let your friend get away with that? No. Oh, okay. Then you don't get to either. Right? And I don't want you to miss out on it. I'm sure I've missed out on things because I didn't want to hear it. I know it's happened. And I missed things because of it. Okay. And then I had to take the consequences of that because I wasn't listening. What did that mean? It took longer for the problem to be solved. right? So does a holier than thou attitude sometimes close my mind to the shared suggestions of others? Yes. The answer is yes. That's okay. Okay. For me, the answer is yes. I can't answer for you. Okay. But if you're being honest with yourself, the answer is yes. Okay. It's okay though. It's all right. I want you to know we all get intrusive thoughts, man. We never talk about this stuff because we don't want to be embarrassed. We don't want to be the one. It's okay. I get intrusive thoughts. I don't like them. That is not who you are, man. That is old behavior. That is your brain. And your brain has nothing to do with this, right? Because I don't like and love from my brain. Do it from here. Do it from my heart. Is that where my heart is? Yes, it is. At least that's where I got cut open. I didn't have open heart. All right, let's finish this. Today I pray. May my higher power keep me from being holier than thou. With anyone whose manner or language or opposite point of view or apparent lack of knowledge turns me off to what they are saying. Can you stop that while I'm talking? Thanks. So the thing here is, yeah, there's sometimes when people speak, I'm irritated. Okay. I still try though. I still try. So you know what I do? I do what I can to find something that I like in them, something I can appreciate. Oh, you know what? The last time they talked, you know what? They sound a little bit better. Okay. Look for progress in this person. Okay. Here's the thing. Have you ever been around somebody and it seems all they're doing is looking, every time you do something, they're like, yeah, but da 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 da. Every time you do something good, yeah, but da 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 da. You know, oh, guess what? I just got a new car. Yeah, but da 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 da. Every time you do something good, they find something bad in it. That's what I'm doing to this person. Sucks, doesn't it? Well, this leads me back to a couple of rules that I have. Okay. First rule, this isn't a rule, this is a fact. Everyone is a child of God. Rule, I'm not allowed to hurt God's children. Simple, to the point, that's it. I don't need another rule. I'm not allowed to hurt God's children. And if I do, I need to apologize. That puts everyone on the same plane, including me. Yep. Every now and again, I'm much better at it now. Oh, I used to call myself names all the time. I started apologizing to myself. And you know what? I quit doing it. Not all the way. Still happens. Still happens. And you know what I do? I apologize. And then I move on, just like I would with any other situation. I'm not going to sit there. I'm not going to do shame. I'm not going to do guilt. I'm not going to do blame most of the time. What I'm going to do is look for the solution. Yes, it happened. You know what? You're human. I trust that. We're good there. I already trust the fact that you're going to fuck up. That's okay with me. I'm going to help you stand back up, dust you off. We're going to figure out why we fell. We're going to learn from that and add it to your success column. See, a failure is a success for us. That's progress. Every time you fail, you're progressing. You at least took an action where before you didn't take an action. That's progress. All right. May I be listening always for the voice of God, which can be heard through the speech of any one of us, including atheists, agnostics, anyone. It'll be somebody who hates God. He will still use them. Well, today I'll remember hear the speech, not the speaker. Cool. That was a good one. All right. I gotta head to a birthday party. So, yay. My niece is turning 16. believe it's been 16 years. Wow. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good Saturday. Very good chance I'll be back later. Um, cool. All right. Well, I love you. Peace out and have a day.